Hello, friends. Welcome to Global Macro and Market Discussion with SD. I'm SD Shananda Dash, multi-asset trading and investment specialist. First of all, to start with today, I would like to bring your highlight to this particular the event or news that has happened Saturday, early Saturday. Israel strikes Iran military targets. तो इजराइल इट वाज एंटिसिपेटेड आफ्टर द लास्ट ईरान के अटैक के बाद कि इजराइल फिर से रिटेलिएट करेगा। वही हुआ है। आई कंडेम एनी काइंड ऑफ वॉर एक्टिविटी बीट फ्रॉम ईरान बीट फ्रॉम इजराइल। वॉर इज यूजुअली जो कॉमन लोग होते हैं जनरल पब्लिक उसको ही पेन पहुंचाता है। सो वॉर इज नेवर गुड फॉर एनीवन। So this Israel basically has struck Iran military, but people are saying they have shown some restraint, means they have only attacked the military facilities of Iran, whereas the critical infrastructure facilities like oil as well as the nuclear infrastructure, they were not attacked. That would have been a more serious escalation in war between Israel and Iran. I have made a previous video detailing what has happened regarding this. Now, this is going to influence the market in the coming weeks. Geopolitics will remain at a center stage. Next week, coffee not in heavy in terms of data, but a particular event that is Sunday. US election is coming up, and I think Donald Trump is going to win. But I may be biased. I'm actually Trump bias somewhat. So don't take my wording for sure. From my analogical point also, I think if the election is fair and square, President Trump is likely to be the next president of the United States. And that is going to have a serious geopolitical implication as well as the US policies. If I personally think, that is my personal opinion, that if President Trump is selected, there is a possibility that US might avoid the serious recession in case if the policies are right, like boosting the economies through tax cuts, etc. US might actually face a soft landing. However, in that case, while US stocks go down, not necessarily it will go down heavier, whereas I don't think that will be a savior for Indian or emerging market stocks because such US centered policies may not work out for emerging market trades. ट्रेड मीन्स एक्चुअल ट्रेड जो एक्सपोर्टर है उनका सो इमर्जिंग मार्केट के लिए वो शायद अच्छा ना हो and it is going to have an impact definitely. Next, जो most important data आ रहा है that is here we have on Wednesday lot of GDP data will be coming from Europe as well as in the evening we will have US data coming up. So this US data ADP employment this is, I think, by mistake, it's showing ADP employment. It should not come here. It is another week, probably it's by mistake. But anyway, GDP growth is expected next week. Let me check the macro calendar from EN Macro Micro. Analysis, Daily. So we can take a look which data are coming up, like 27 Sunday, 28 Monday onwards, Taiwan. Then we have Japan unemployment rate. Let's go back further. थोड़ा और चलते हैं. This is basically, let's see, this is the GDP data coming up, US GDP. It's showing here also ADP non-farm payroll report is showing on 30th. Possible 30th is almost at the end of the month. Usually it comes at the beginning of the month. So 30th, it can come. So next, that is coming up, if ADP employment is on 30th, then Friday we are going to have the non-farm payroll report or US employment report. That this I expect it to be a highly volatile event, and this will be a massive event along with manufacturing PMI ahead of US election on Sunday. So mid to end of the week, it is data heavy. Along with you also have Bank of Japan interest rate decision on Thursday. So key data is seeing Wednesday, lot of GDP data. That is, I'll particularly मैं देखूंगा कि ये GDP data कैसे इंटरेस्ट रेट्स को इन्फ्लुएंस कर रहा है. देन फ्रॉम रेस्ट ऑफ द मार्केट इंटरेस्ट रेट से फैल जाएगा. वी हैव रेगुलर crude oil inventory data on Wednesday. Thursday we will have natural gas inventory data. Thursday morning, Bank of Japan interest rate is coming. This is very important for those who are trading Japanese yen. We are likely to see morning volatility, heavy volatility in Japanese yen. And this time it is expected that Bank of Japan will stay pat, means largely will not do any changes in its interest rate policy. The market's focus will turn to this inflation rate. Inflation rate, if it's still on the falling mode or lower mode, euro will have further downside pressure, and European Central Bank will be expected to cut further rates. This will be the spending income. Along with, we are going to have PCE price index, another measure for inflation. That is, market will be watching. I'll be closely watching कि interest rate के ऊपर इसका क्या impact हो रहा है. And finally, on Friday, we have the mega data, non-farm payroll, ISM manufacturing PMI, and finally, we will have on Sunday, it's not showing, on Sunday, we are going to have US general election. So that's how it's distributed. The data event, this event date this week is going to be volatile and extremely meaningful, with this Israel retaliating, non-farm payroll, and more importantly, US election coming up. So expecting a lot of volatility. I remain broadly bullish on gold, bullish on dollar as well. I've highlighted in my class in the recent past that we can face एक ऐसा सिचुएशन जहां पे गोल्ड भी बढ़ रहा है और डॉलर भी बढ़ रहा है. सो वही सिचुएशन हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि डॉलर हैज बीन स्ट्रांग एंड गोल्ड हैज आल्सो बीन वेरी वेरी स्ट्रांग. Now, with this, we'll now move our focus more to the market and look at what's happening. First, I'll not look at deep dive into individual market. मैं बस निफ्टी बैंक निफ्टी को निफ्टी 500 को देखने वाला हूँ through various daily and weekly chart. And after that, what I'm going to do is take a look at the commodity market, क्या opportunities आ रहे हैं. सो निफ्टी पर ये एनालिसिस के लिए मैं अपना फाउंटेन ऑफ गोल्ड सेटअप इस्तेमाल करूंगा. SDRSI एक्स अप्लाई करके साथ में SD रेनबो वे V1 अप्लाई करेंगे. SDRSI एक्स ऑलरेडी अप्लाइड, V1 मतलब एसेट मास्टर. So asset master, it's bearish, very bearish going on in Nifty. We are able to observe it, got a beautiful trade, still continuing with this trade, and it's wonderfully moving lower. There is an interim support, not a strong one, around 24,120 area जहां पे actually वो रुका हुआ है, and further decline would push the index towards 23,200. This is the main next support zone, as I can see from this flat area. Flat area in the orange line in my setup acts as a strong support or resistance. That means this area Nifty unlikely to go above 25K very soon. Now, with the Nifty gone, now let's take a quick look at Nifty 500. Nifty 500 is bearish too, and एक माइंडसेट बनाना होगा कि कब हम लोग इक्विटी मार्केट में ट्रेड करें और कब ना करें. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अंडरस्टैंड. सो फॉर दिस यू कैन अप्लाई द डेली चार्ट फॉर एक्टिव पार्टिसिपेशन, या तो अप्लाई द वीकली चार्ट. अगर वीकली चार्ट में एक बार देखिए सेल सिग्नल आया हुआ है, और ये सेल सिग्नल आ रहा है फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सिंस वी गॉट अ बाय सिग्नल हियर, तब जाके अब जाके ये सेल सिग्नल अपीयर हो रहा है फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सिंस. अगर देखा जाए अप्रैल 2023 में जो स्टॉक बाइंग का सिग्नल था, वहां से अब सेल सिग्नल आ रहा है. दिस इज नॉट अ हेल्दी मार्केट to remain in a stocks. I am out of stocks broadly. Few stocks like PayPal, Tesla, Zoom I'm holding. Those are international stocks, largely Indian stocks. I'm largely out since only holding Indigo Paints. सो दिस इज बोधली, बट किसी का मेरा सुन के मत ट्रेड कीजिए, किसी का सुन के ट्रेड करना बहुत ही खराब बात होता है, अल्टीमेटली एंड्स अप इन बिगर लॉस। तो आप खुद का एक प्लान बनाइए, जरूरत पड़े तो मेरा क्लास कीजिए, अगर वहां से क्लाउड मास्टर अप्लाई कीजिए, रेनबो अप्लाई कीजिए, जो भी हो, खुद का एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग बनाना बहुत जरूरी होता है। So 500 stocks is bearish. When it's bearish, we have to stay out of the market. And also, अगर रिस्क मास्टर को देखेंगे, रिस्क मास्टर को थोड़ा देखते हैं, वीकली चार्ट में देखिए आने वाले हाई रिस्क टाइम दिखा रहा है, और डेली चार्ट में तो ये अप्लाई करना होगा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल निफ्टी के ऊपर रिस्क मास्टर को। एंड इन 125 मिनट्स देखिए ड्रॉडाउन रिस्क, ओवरऑल मार्केट रिस्क हैज गॉन अप, इंडिया स्पेसिफिक रिस्क तो है ही ऊपर, साथ में अगर ये प्रॉपरली अप्लाई करना है तो इसको S&P 500 के ऊपर अप्लाई करके ओवरऑल मार्केट रिस्क देखेंगे। इट्स क्लियर कि इट्स इन अ मार्केट रिस्क आर इन अ राइजिंग फेज, in a strong rising phase. We are likely to see big down move in Nifty and others as the risk remains elevated. तो ये एक ऐसा टाइम है जब आपको पार्टिसिपेट ना करना है मार्केट में, या तो छोटा क्वांटिटी से ही पार्टिसिपेट करना चाहिए। अगर ऐसे ऐसे एडजस्टमेंट आप अगर अपने ट्रेडिंग प्लान में नहीं करेंगे, तब वो फ्रूटफुल ट्रेडिंग होगा नहीं। So overall, it is not a great time right now for stocks, especially Indian stocks. US stocks can go up, an event is coming up. US stocks, agar dekha jaye, it's not as bearish. It is bearish. We have got a sell signal in the daily chart. So it is bearish, no doubt about that, but definitely not that bearish as Nifty. So US stocks may still hold up a bit, but overall Nifty is looking, or Nifty 500 agar bola jaye, is looking very, very bearish. You can see the chart. We have got a beautiful sell signal, जो बढ़िया जा रहा है, बहुत बढ़िया ट्रेड जा रहा है. This is the sell signal and it is continuously. मैं सोशल मीडिया पे हाईलाइट किया था this breakdown via Cloudmaster. I hope some of you have enjoyed it. Enjoying, and further movement to the down seems very, very much likely a possibility. Now, I'll go to the commodity market before I wrap up for this weekend discussion. Commodity market में मुझे सबसे बड़ी opportunity दिखा, that is gold. Base metals कुछ खास नहीं, इसलिए नहीं क्योंकि इसका चार्ट देखिए, डेली चार्ट अगर देखेंगे, एक बुल मार्केट रेड सिग्नल, सॉरी ग्रीन सिग्नल बाई का, बट साथ में रेड कैंडल, मतलब एक मिक्स मार्केट में ये बैठा हुआ है एल्यूमिनियम। सेम अगर देखा जाए जिंक में भी वही हालत, एक मिक्स मार्केट में बैठा हुआ है इस। So this latest breakout failed. I told you in the last video, I tried aluminum, zinc, it did not work out. The moment they do not work out, I'm very fast at moving out. Try to cut my loss as low as possible. The one that is going well and showed a beautiful entry last week is, this was a tough one to miss, is a gold GC1. GC1 125 minutes chart में देखेंगे, this is my fine tuning time frame. Sometimes this is also the trading time frame. Now this is beautiful. इसके नीचे मैं नहीं जाता. 125 is my lowest I go. It's beautifully going up. It has given a buy signal. I'm expecting a gap up and bigger rise in gold on Monday onwards because this geopolitical event, and gold has been bullish. So gold looks pretty solid, whereas silver not that much. If you look silver closely, silver did not give a kind of move or a buy signal like gold. Let's wait. This is the sell signal is prevailing. Silver has given exits. Yeah, exit is a given, but we don't have a solid buy signal yet. Once I get a solid buy signal, then I'll be interested in silver. Otherwise, gold is looking much beautiful. Natural gas also looking very beautiful. Natural gas is given good breakout. For natural gas, we can watch the MCX chart. Gold, silver is more important that we watch the international chart. And natural gas, crude oil, I take, and also to look at both MCX as well as international chart. It looks very beautiful breakout has happened. After correction a bit, a buy support signal from natural gas and with ultimately a solid break higher. So natural gas looks more bullish. Daily chart is not yet super bullish yet. We are just about to get a buy signal. Trend is still mixed picture, but 125 minutes chart we have been bullish. जो मेरे साथ इसका लिए हैं, तो it looks quite solid. बीच बीच में करेक्शन जरूर आ रहा है एंड ये नेचुरल है, करेक्शन आएगा ही बिकॉज वी आर नॉट इन अ गुड बाय एज पर डेली. Once daily chart also turns bullish, then we'll see solid up move in natural gas. Till that time, ऐसा करेक्शन, ऐसा zigzag होता रहेगा जिससे आप टेंस नहीं हो सकते, टेंस होके काम नहीं कर सकते. So natural gas is another good one. Now with the Israel attacking Iran, crude can see a comeback. We have got a buy signal, but in 125 minutes chart, but it is a high probability buy, but it's still below the main line. So gap up opening to likely, और उसके बाद कितना सस्टेन कर पाएगा क्रूड ऑयल, दैट इज अ रियल क्वेश्चन, क्योंकि daily chart is still pretty big red candle. We are not seeing a bounce back. So I want crude oil is at a confusion kind of a state. I want more confidence in crude oil. I don't want to jump with these buy signals. Crude oil, given the current geopolitical condition, I want to see further. I want to see more confidence. I want to see a change in the daily chart. So daily chart में जब तक ये changes नहीं आ रहा है, I cannot be super confidently bullish on crude oil. Rather gold I'll go for. It also helps geopolitical crisis, है ना. Gold भी बेहतर लग रहा है, bullish लग रहा है, geopolitical crisis में help होता है. So why would I speculate into crude oil? क्योंकि क्रूड ऑयल अगर हिस्ट्री आप देखेंगे विद द जियोपॉलिटिकल क्राइसिस, ऐसा भी सिचुएशन हुआ इन द पास्ट ड्यूरिंग गल्फ वॉर. That war has started, crude was expected to go up, it was up on Friday, but Monday it opened about significantly $11 lower. So that has happened in the past. We should be treat these things carefully and take these news as a pinch of salt, because if this is the bad world war, obviously it's not going to start or end in one day. So with this crude oil, I remain skeptic. I remain rather bullish on natural gas. I remain bullish on gold. So that's all, friends. I hope this discussion was helpful to you. This weekend discussion, agar help hua, don't forget to put a thumbs up. All the best from my side. And as always, happy trading.